Question 1147. Would you sacrifice your life to claim the planet Venus for your country?
Oh, God, no. No. Why?
God, that's one of the top 10 dumb questions.
It's like the hot. It's not even a hot planet because of how close it is to the sun. It's because it has a giant greenhouse effect. Why would you? That's like useless.
I'm taking a break, but like hell no, Dave.
It's like
Unless there's
why
actually
would you
alien
do
life
that?
there.
Next question.
Venus is America. We got the hot planet.
The Russians can have it.
The point is, the Russians have claimed it.
Oh,
It's all
God.
there.
It's
Great.
just- Whatever.
They're welcome
Knock
to it.
yourself out.
You can't put anything on there to
You do you,
explore
bro.
for more than 30 seconds because it melts. It's so
Well, this is the
freaking
point.
hot.
This is the argument I got into. Right. The point is, any country, well, any of the big countries right now could plant a flag there. A person could fly to Venus
It
right
won't
now and plant a flag.
It'll burn up. It'll
Doesn't
like
matter.
completely catch fire because of how hot Venus is.
It
Put
doesn't
your
matter.
flag there.
It didn't happen.
So will the person planting the flag.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Right, this is why
And
you're
their spaceship
sacrificing
and their
yourself.
spacesuit. And
That's so dumb.
Right.
That's just dumb.
Okay.
Top
Right
10
now,
dumb questions.
I did a poll. I started a poll yesterday. Okay. And out of 500 votes, 6% said yes, they would.
Oh, that's just terrible. 6% are. He's like,
Well, that's enough to get it.
it's like the Hunger Games. They just show up and die for it's terrible. Why would you do that? It's not even, it's a runaway greenhouse effect. We can't even put technology on Venus without it being destroyed in a matter of minutes. It's just, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put my
The
head through the
acidic
wall.
rain's a huge problem, but
I think everybody says no.
Everyone
let's
says
get a
no.
different
I'm very
question.
disappointed that at least not one of you would. Doorknob Head says titanium flag. I mean, the surface temperature of Venus is only 500 degrees. I mean, it's like now we can make suits that will survive the 1,000 degrees.
Is that centigrade?
Yes, it's centigrade.
Gee, not too hot.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go to Venus and claim my Venus for America.
It's not the heat that's going to destroy everything. It's the acid environment. Those
Yeah, but again, we can
clouds,
make
sulfuric
things that will
acid.
survive that. Briefly. Again,
No,
surely.
no, you're not. No, you're not. Unless you build
Nope.
it out of completely out of glass. And let's
Yeah.
imagine how practical that is.
Okay,
Well, it's
just
not practical. The
Look
point
up-
is we've only got to stay alive for 2 minutes to plant the flag.
oh my God. So look
Nope.
up all of the different instrumentation that's been sent to Venus and how long it lasted. You get minutes. You get
40
minutes.
minutes.
Of
40
information.
minutes.
We've got like
Wow.
two photographs
it.
from
40
Venus.
minutes.
Oh yay! A whole 40 minutes to say, "I claim this for America," and then you lay down and die a terrible, painful death.
Yes.
Where you're like eaten up by acidic atmosphere.
I
You're
think
not
if you were
selling it.
lucky, you'd
Horrible
get a
heat.
suicide pill.
Oh my God, that's like the worst way to go. That's one of the worst ways to go.
yeah, but if you're gonna go, you only go once. Why not have an experience?
I'm gonna die on Venus claiming it for America. Who
You'd
does
be the,
that?
Let's
well,
change
you'd be in the
questions.
history
Let's-
books also as the first person on Venus.
Who's a really stupid human being for going to Venus and claiming it for a country?
Let's change this. Let's change the question. Would you rather have somebody kill you with a tree stump remover or a branch grinder?
What?
Branch grinder.
If you're in a barrel of
Grinder, no
snot up to your neck
So we,
and
Whoa.
somebody throws poo at you, would you duck?
I like that question. I'm
I was
having
gone.
that.
I was gone, but all five of us agreed that no, right? So
Yes.
Dave, what? I didn't hear. I didn't hear your point. Why did you say yes?
I didn't say yes. I haven't
Nobody
given
said-
an
Oh, we all six of us say it. All six of us say no.
answer. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't give an answer. Brainbug says no. Other planets, much like Antarctica and the Moon, should be free from the rule of any sovereignty. Godless Sewing says, yes, because anywhere is better than Earth right now. Santi says, I wouldn't
No, it's not.
sacrifice...
Just leave him. Go somewhere else.
Santi says, I wouldn't sacrifice my left testicle for my country. Computer Chick says, oh shit, I lost it. Computer Chick says, I would send Critical Cripple to plant the flag for America. No, thank you.
Are we nominating people as tribute?
What's your answer, Dave?
What's my answer? I would do it at the end of my life. That's it. I wouldn't go now.
You mean
If I
like
knew I was
you
gonna
mean
die
like
in-
if you're like
If I was going to die in
to claim
in-
it to claim
6
it for
months.
your country?
No, I'd just go to be the first. I don't give a shit about claiming it for my country.
Wait,
Oh my god.
is it my country?
Oh,
like, I named it after me?
What?
Are you saying you would actually be like the astronaut who goes to Venus and plants the flag?
Yes, that's the reason. You're sacrificing your life. You couldn't survive there for longer than planting the damn flag.
Oh, I kind of thought like when you you just kill yourself here on Earth for that. So that would make you like a hero or something.
Weird suicide pact.
You can
Yeah.
claim all you want. If you can't defend it, it's not yours.
No, that is another problem.
But that would make you like a hero. You'd be like more famous than Lance Armstrong if you
Would we
if
rename
somehow
the
you were able
planet
to
as
land
the
on Venus
Dave
and plant the
planet?
flag.
It wouldn't
you'd
be Venus anymore. It would be like, this is the Dave planet. And so
You'd
all
also-
of the Dave's not here jokes from Cheech and Chong would totally be relevant at that point.
Yeah, Math Pig says Math Pigotopia is the new paradise. It's warm. Ricardo
You'd also be
says,
famous for being really stupid.
I mean, people
and just,
are. Yeah, people are trying to work out who to send. I think Ricardo says, I think sending the orange blob to claim it for America.
Let's send Kanye West.
I
Let's
think we
Kanye
should-
West.
Kanye
Kanye
get lost.
West.
They could go together.
You could get together,
You know,
just in case one fails.
Kanye West claiming Venus for America seems like a completely legitimate way for him to spend his own money for a science expedition. I'm all for that.
Right, so-
Let's write him a note.
We
So
should.
Dave, yeah, the answer is yes, because you would go down in the history books as like the one human being who was such a badass that he could like somehow survive landing onto the extreme heat of Venus and like put a flag there. That'd be pretty cool. So maybe when I'm like 85 years old and I want to be in a history book, I guess. But
Yeah, but
when I'm
once-
dead, but once
the-
I'm dead, I don't really give a shit about the world anymore.
Once the flag
What-
melts to
what-
nothing,
What's
Oh yeah,
badass?
it would like burn up immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's badass about jumping out of an airplane without a parachute? I mean,
That's
that's not
what I
badass.
was gonna
That's just
say.
not planning well.
well, that guy did it. That guy did
Yeah,
it on
it's true.
TV, live TV that one day. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I think David
Oh,
Blaine
are you
did
talking
that.
about the where the dude who was like sponsored by Red Bull and SpaceX jumping out? It was like
No. That was a guy who was just trying for the record height in a parachute jump. This
Right.
guy jumped out of a plane with no parachute at all to land in a net on the ground.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
yes, I
and
did
he
see
did
that.
it.
smart.
Oh,
That's fucking
My heart.
nuts.
I don't know. I kind of feel you guys know how like those idiots go over Niagara Falls in like a barrel to be like the first one. So like you can be like famous, I guess, but then you're dead, right? So I guess once I'm dead, I don't really give a shit about like my legacy because I'm dead.
Well, how do you
Uh,
practice something like that without a parachute?
You know,
How'd you
Name
but
one
to be
person who went
fair,
over the wall.
if I was in a barrel over a Niagara
Name
Falls
one.
and I thought that Christopher Reeves was Superman going to save me, I might do that. But he's not around
You mean
now.
because you're saying going over Niagara Falls in a barrel, you actually have a chance to not die.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. What I'm saying is, I was making a joke because Christopher Reeves in Superman 2, you know, he went and
Sure.
saved that boy who was in Niagara Falls and he fell off the side
Oh.
and everything. And I'm like, if I could have Christopher Reeves, who is Superman, save me from like dying in Niagara Falls, I would totally try that just because. Oh my god!
Did you have a thing for
Superman.
Christopher Reeve in that movie?
Do what?
Did you have a thing for Christopher Reeve in that movie?
He was my first superhero crush. Christopher Reeve Superman was my first.
Who's your
superhero
second?
crush.
Who's your second crush?
That's It's really hard because there's so much to choose from now. I really like Tony Stark, but at the same time, I really like, Bruce Banner because, that's really fun. And then you also have Loki. Loki is kind of naughty, but he's really smart. So
Aquaman.
I think the modern Superman guy, like the guy who's in The Witcher,
Aquaman.
Henry.
Aquaman. That's what he is.
I grew up
Aquaman.
liking him, but Jason Momoa, I'm like, all of you people who like hated on me for crushing on Aquaman, y'all eat it because Jason Momoa, oh my God.
He
And
is
then you
God.
have Henry Cavill was beautiful, but the writing was so
that's what I was
terrible.
talking about, right?
Can I ask
The
a question,
writing
please?
was
How exactly did we get from
Henry Cavill is super attractive, isn't he?
Oh my God, he's like painfully attractive. It's like your body hurts looking at him, and you're like, oh my God, how is
You get a
somebody
real
that
good
pretty?
dick.
I am.
She
Yeah,
doesn't
I
do
guess-
it for
We
me.
are not
So,
rating
like, if
the
my
superheroes.
girlfriend was a porn star,
Next.
if my girlfriend was a porn star, I'd just date Henry Cavill,
But if she was like banging Henry Cavill in your house,
I'm gonna have
you're
to
like,
mute Mel.
Well, be sure to wear your Christopher Reeve suit.
To survive it.
Wait a minute, Henry Cavill's way more attractive than Christopher Reeve.
But he's not the blue Boy Scout that Christopher Reeve was, largely due to the terrible writing of the Man of Steel. I could talk about that for hours. I won't get into that.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.